Hi everybody in YouTube land. This is Natalie. Coming back at you with my third video, technically, of the My Bubble Dreams video vlog. This is going to be my first video of a series. And if you see me looking down, it's because I wrote down some notes so that I can stay on track and not make this too long. I am going to, as I mentioned in the very first video, going to be tracking important things in my life. And I feel that in order for the rest of my life to really fall into place the way that I want it to fall into place, I am going to have to take the first step, which is going to be losing weight. Because losing weight will mean that I'm going to be healthier and happier in the long run. It means that I can, kind of a shallow goal. I want to be able to look really great whenever I get married in the future, and then my other goal would be to be healthy enough to actually have children in the future. Not that I'm not healthy right now, but I don't want to have those extra risks of being morbidly obese, as they would call it. So my goal this year, between now and December really, is to lose 10 pounds a month. That will put me at a loss of 100 pounds by the end of the year. And I believe that's a fairly obtainable goal. Just losing a few pounds a week is something that I can do by eating much healthier and getting regular exercise. Part of the reason why I think I haven't done this before is because I have not had money, and I have not made it a priority. I've been kind of allowing myself to use other things as crutches and excuses. So I'm thinking that this video will kind of help me own up to what I need to do, because you all in public out there can see what I'm doing, and I am accountable for what I'm doing because I'm posting this online for the entire world to see, if they ever want to follow my vlogs, that is. I'm going to do this project in a couple of different steps. For one, I'm going to be creating a food log of everything that I'm eating, and I'm going to be doing this in two different steps. One, I'm going to be using this phone app. I don't know if you guys can kind of see it. It's called MyFitnessPal, and as of right now, I have mine set so that I consume 1,840 calories a day. And the MyFitnessPal allows you to track your food intake as well as your water intake and your exercise. So it's a really neat, like, counting calories app that makes it super easy, because it's so easy to record things on here. So if I go and get anything that has a barcode on it, I can use my barcode scanner, because I have a smartphone, basically your camera, and you can scan to see how many calories is in that food, and it'll show you the serving size, and you can adjust the serving size to suit how much you actually ate, and it automatically records the calories. So I'm not going to have to sit there and calculate, okay, well, I had a half of this, so how many calories is that, and worry about screwing up the numbers. This app, if it has a barcode on it, or if it's a popular food, then you can search it and it's on there, which is really great. The other thing I'm going to be doing is actually keeping this paper food log, just because I'm going to try and create a recipe book. And whenever I have something, I'm going to write it down and write what I put in it, so I know whether or not I want to make it again. And eventually, I'm going to make it look all pretty, and either put it into a scrapbook or put it into this blank book that I have right here. I've had this thing for years, and I've never put anything in it yet. And I figure, why not put recipes in it, possibly. We'll see. My other thing, I have notes here, making sure that I'm staying on track. My other thing is that I haven't done this project before, mostly because of the cost of weight loss. It's... Sorry, I have two dogs. Hey, hush. Hush. Shh. They will probably do that often. Outbursts. But as I was saying, part of the reason why I haven't done this weight loss thing before is because of the cost. Cost of gym memberships is pretty pricey, and if you are not in a position where you can afford a gym membership, then the whole losing weight thing can seem pretty daunting. Last year, it started off really good, beginning of the year as a New Year's resolution to exercise and lose weight and get all healthy. And I lost about 30 pounds, but I moved from Michigan to Texas, and I no longer had a gym membership because it was a local gym. And I didn't have the extra money after moving to afford a new gym membership down here. And so I haven't really been in a gym at all since this time last year. Which is sad because I actually really enjoy gyms. I really enjoy going. I like to swim. I like to work on their machines and stuff like that. Because I don't want to buy the machines and put them in my house because they're just going to collect dust. But if they're for some reason at a location and I make an event out of going to that location to do something, then I feel a lot more rewarded when I accomplish that goal. So gym memberships right now are not in my budget, so I am going to be exploring other ways to lose weight. And so I'm using my free MyFitnessPal app, and I am going to be using walking. Obviously, walking is it's free. I can walk in the park whenever I want. One of the joys of being in Texas is it's February right now, and it is, I believe, about 65 degrees outside today, and for the past couple of weeks it's been in the 60s, and it's only going to be getting warmer as the year goes on. The other thing that I'm going to be doing is workout DVDs. I actually have one that does the walk 1 mile in 15 minutes, and you can actually walk up to 3 miles in this video time slot, and it allows you to incorporate other things into it, like light weights and stuff like that. So I'm going to be doing those videos so that I can actually walk in my house instead of walking at night when it gets dark. I'm also going to be using YouTube. One of the great things about YouTube is that people post all kinds of really cool things all the time. And there are some Zumba workouts. I think Zumba is really fun. And it's really not that expensive, but I've never really done it with a class, but I really enjoy doing it at home whenever I can just follow along with people who have posted it online. So I'm going to be doing some of those. It's free. And then I'm going to be researching and doing some hustles, like the Cupid Shuffle, and like actual ballroom hustles, stuff like that, like line dance type things. And just, I guess I'm going to be doing those as well because they're fun. I really think that there's just something fun to do that makes you move, and you have a set time limit. So if you're not too great and athletic, like I'm not extremely athletic right now, if I can get through one of the videos and not be completely out of breath and falling over, great. If I can do 2, then even better. And I'm just going to keep on building myself up. My goal is to walk at least 1 mile every single day with my Mile Walk DVD. So I think that's kind of fun. I really like it. And I can do it in 15 minutes in my living room. My other goal after that is to incorporate at least one other kind of workout in as well. And this is just my temporary goal until I can build my strength up more so that I can do more physical activity. Because as of right now, after walking a mile, I am out of breath and ready to fall over. So I'm working myself up to doing 2 miles and 3 miles and so on and so on and so forth. So this is the intro to the weight loss part of my life, I guess. So I appreciate you guys all listening. I appreciate if you guys offer encouragement and definitely hold me accountable. If you have any great recipes that are really inexpensive and really great tasting, definitely send them to me. I'd be very happy to make them and post them on here, and definitely critique them and add them to my little cookbook if I really like them. But that's pretty much it. I'm going to be back starting next week with more weight loss updates, and we will go from there, and hopefully we get some kind of crazy experiment going. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys soon.